Hi YouTube, welcome to another edition of Horror Hands, and for this video I'm going to be talking about Alligator. So this is a favourite of mine from childhood and I really enjoyed revisiting this one. I got the 4K Blu-ray not too long ago and showed it off in my recent update video and said at the time that I was probably going to do a review of this one, so here we go. But Alligator is a really good film. The killer animal subgenre is a particular favourite of mine, and I enjoy most of the movies within that subgenre. But the majority of them, they are kind of pretty silly and pretty tongue-in-cheek and hard to take seriously. But Alligator is a bit different. It's a bit more well put together, and it's fun, but it has kind of a seriousness about it that really works very well and results in the film still holding up very well to this day. It still is kind of cheesy. I mean, it is a giant alligator running around in the sewer eating people. You can't get around that. But it does hold up very well, and it's, like I say, a really well made, really good film. And I think a lot of that comes down to Robert Forster. He should get a lot of credit for this film. He brings a lot of validity to the movie as kind of this tough, grizzled cop. But he's got a bit of vulnerability, which is alluded to in the film, and that makes for a pretty interesting character dynamic. But he's really good in this movie, as are pretty much everyone in this. It's got a good set of characters. I can't say I care too much for the romantic subplot between Robert Forster and the lady that studies lizards. I didn't kind of care for that, and I didn't think it was all that congruent to Robert Forster's character. But I can live with that. It was alright. The alligator in it looks awesome. It's 1980, so it's practical effects. And it looks really good. It gets a decent amount of screen time as the film goes on. It looks a little bit clunky. But then again, I kind of imagine a real-life giant alligator would be a little bit clunky anyway. So I'm cool with that, and it all adds to it. And I absolutely love the scene where the killer alligator crashes the wedding party and eats a number of the guests. It's absolutely awesome and worth watching just for that part of the film alone. But like I say, overall, a really fun, really good, very well put together film that surprisingly still holds up very well to this day. And this is a really nice release from Scream Factory. It's nice to see this film get the 4K treatment. I love this artwork, but you also get the original artwork as well, which is pretty awesome. That's how I remember it looking as a kid on VHS. So it's nice that it comes with that as well. So yeah, definitely if you are into your killer animal movies, definitely check this one out. This is probably the best killer animal film after Jaws, I would say, and one that's definitely worth checking out. And incidentally, I did actually check out Alligator 2. I watched this one as a kid and remember not enjoying this one at all, but actually on revisiting it, I really like this. I liked it a lot more than what I did as a kid. It's very enjoyable, and this has even more killer alligator action than the first one, so that was a bonus. Steve Railsback is in it, which I couldn't remember, and Richard Lynch as well, who doesn't play a bad guy for a change. So yeah, upon revisiting this one, I was pleasantly surprised, and I can actually recommend Alligator 2 as well as Alligator. So if you've seen these movies, let me know. I'd love to know what you think of these two movies and if you enjoyed these as well. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.